Yeah.
Yep, we can all hear you. Hi. Yep.
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Kind of technology, a new kind of telescopes, a connected digital. And we are really happy to be here with you tonight. I'm Anna. I'm part of the customer care team, and Victoria works with me in communication. We are supposed to have Jan with us, who's our technical expert. Unfortunately, he's stuck in traffic jams, so we'll pick him up in a few minutes, hopefully. But in the meantime, we have with us Luke and Barry, and I am particularly happy to have both of them because we've been talking since forever. Barry is our first European and English-speaking beta tester, and he discovered the product like exclusively, let's say, last year in October. And I've been
yeah, we go way back.
Yes, way back, exactly. And that's a great experience for us to have beta testers, and I think that Barry was happy also to discover the product first, let's say like that. And Luke has been very supportive since forever, and he's been using his eVscope since January, as far as I remember. And we are also delighted to have him on board. So guys, can you probably, Barry, first just introduce yourself, tell us your story with the eVscope, how you discovered Unistellar, what you've been doing with your eVscope, things like that. Barry, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes.
Does the sound okay?
Yes.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Super. Okay, so my name is, yeah, we can hear you. Yeah. Can you hear me as well?
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
All right, good. So my name is Barry Wolthagen. I'm from the Netherlands, actually the south of the Netherlands, in the area of Breda, which sits somewhere between Rotterdam and Antwerp, if you know it. I've ever since I was a kid, really, I was interested in anything that had to do with science, and particularly the universe and astronomy. And I remember as a kid I had a telescope, but I found it particularly difficult to use it. It wasn't until I think about 2 years ago that for some reason I got an award from my job, and I spent the award points on a telescope as well. I played around with it, and I remember it was quite easy to see things like the moon. But the Netherlands is actually it's very difficult to find dark spots in the Netherlands. So whenever you go out, it takes a bit to travel, to set up, to find a decent spot. So I basically used it from my balcony, and I always got very disappointed because, as I said, the moon was easy. I remember I had Jupiter in front of the lens once, but it wasn't the vibrant colors or the orange, reddish, brownish that you see on the pictures. Instead, it was just bluish gray. And that's basically when I kind of left it. And I think it was by accident, sort of, on Kickstarter that I found a campaign from Unistellar, and I read about the features. And what particularly interested me was the fact that light pollution, the thing that really prohibited me from doing observations, was less of a problem. And so I signed up for it, got very enthusiastic in the process, and all the way to the realization of the scope. I got involved in the beta test as well, so got one of the first scopes, and have been super enthusiastic about it ever since. I've shown it to friends, family, my kids. They all love it for the simplicity and how easy it is to operate, especially now with the new update where you actually have the app on the iPad. So my kids get to use it. It's just a brilliant product, and hopefully we're going to see some of that in the live demonstration tonight.
Yeah,
so that's about me.
I do remember actually you were one of the first
Hiya,
people.
I'm Luke. As Anna said, I've been.
It's slightly lagging.
Go ahead.
It's not a big deal.
Sorry.
Go on. Go on, Luke. We're
Oh right,
listening to you.
okay. Sorry, I was. No, my name's Luke. I've been. I remember about. I think it was about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I see a BBC like bite size about CES and how this revolutionary telescope was coming out, and I was quite excited by it. I've never been. I wouldn't say I've ever owned telescopes or anything like that before, but I've always been interested in science, probably in a science fiction way. But I see this and I loved it. And I looked into astrophotography, how complicated I've seen how much effort, some time you can put into. I've took this out to places where people are setting up, and I've set up in like 1 or 2 minutes, and it's like it blows people's minds, and I love that, and I do love the simplicity of it. I'm not, I've learned a lot with it, but I haven't learned a lot before it. It's my favourite thing I own by far.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can relate to that.
Yeah. Completely amazed by your unboxing video. I was absolutely excited. That was very funny. Great experience. We have our host back, actually. Sorry, he's late.
Yeah, I'm late. I know I'm late. Sorry, guys. I'm very sorry.
Hey,
what did I miss? What did I miss?
You missed all the good introductions.
Okay, all right, okay.
Well, he's better than myself. I'm not really proficient, but he'll probably catch this up.
I try. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I've.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to finish off by saying I think that this is like literally. I don't think you could. It's for me like the eVscope is like it's almost like the evolved telescope. Do you know what I mean? It's a thing that's existed for quite a long time, but has never changed. And someone's looked at it and just gone, "Oh no, you make that better." You know, I just think it's amazing. It's
it's kind of the leap from, like you said, Luke. It's kind of the leap from horsepower to steam engine.
I always say to people, it's like the Nokia 3310 and then the iPhone 11 just coming out all of a sudden. It's that much of a leap. I know this technology has existed for years. You know, being able to take pictures of stars, but to be able to do it and for my level of understanding, I don't know, a great deal about space and how it works, but I like to observe it.
We don't know either.
And it's easy.
No one knows.
It can be that easy for you.
Hey, by the way, Barry, where are you right now,
easy
Barry?
entry point that
Where are you?
I think a
You
lot
look
of
like you
people will get into astronomy because of that. Like I said,
that's what I liked.
There's travel lagging going on.
Yeah, I'm actually in the car because I'm out in the countryside. Because close to home, there's a lot of countryside and farmlands.
Okay, you're
sorry
in the car.
about that.
So yeah, actually, you look like you are stuck
so
in a
I'm
sailor
out
or something.
in the countryside.
That's cool.
Is that
So
all right?
maybe we can begin. No?
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did the presentation, so yeah. Which one of you want to start?
Who's the first?
I just said to Luke, it looks like the cover of Bohemian Rhapsody, the album.
Yeah,
My
right.
bicycle.
En fait, il y a un gros délai, ouais. Okay, yeah, guys. So basically,
right. So me and Luke, we had a bit of a chat. We exchanged some ideas. So I can start with some moonshots.
Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, okay. We don't really know if you hear us.
Yeah.
Or not. I mean,
Right.
we know you can hear us, but so Barry, you could start right now by showing us some really nice shot of the really nice images of the moon. So go ahead. We can't wait to see what you can show us. No problem. So yeah.
Looks like there is a terrible lag that we're going to.
Terrible. Okay, but no problem.
Well, this is just like things.
Sure.
happen.
All right. Let's just check if I'm connected to the device.
Oh yeah, it's the same. I have the chat completely disconnected as well.
Okay.
That probably is some kind of internet problem here.
Oh, it's from us.
Is it from us, or is it from elsewhere? It's connected. It's
Luke, you ready as well? You ready to show us some really nice things? What is happening here? Okay, things looks like
Looks
we're
like
gonna have to restart everything. We're gonna have to restart all the eVscopes in the world.
Yes, this is the busted live evening tonight.
Okay. Screen share from Barry.
Okay, cool. Barry, talk to us. Barry, say something, please.
Yes. we can see something.
Okay, we can see draw. That's cool. An icon. That's really great.
It's already great to see something. Could be black, actually.
Right.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Absolutely.
We can hear you. Loud
okay,
and clear.
Great. So, yeah, I'm actually. Okay. Am I sharing or?
Yes, you are. We see the joystick.
Okay.
Luke, you still here? Yeah, but you cut your you put your mic on mute, right? Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, we decided that you talked too much, so.
Yeah, from what we've seen. Sorry, when you did your unboxing, man, you have to do it more. You have to do it more. You have to do more videos, more unboxing videos, because the one you did was really cool, really fun.
Yeah, I already mentioned that earlier. So, great video that Blake shared with us a few.
Okay, Barry. So right now we can see that you're trying to move your eVscope or to control it at least.
Yeah, the connection is really bad on my end.
Yeah, that was terrible.
You guys.
Yeah, it's terrible on our side as well. I think we're not very lucky tonight, but let's try. Let's keep trying.
Come on, we're in Marseille. That's the second biggest city in France.
Yes,
Should have nice connection.
but it's not.
I don't think I can hear.
Okay, so no one can see anything right now. Alrighty. Can you hear us? At
No,
least?
I don't think because
There's nothing. C'est pas là?
Continue, j'arrive. Vous voulez mon micro ou pas? Tu peux mon micro, non?
Tant qu'à faire, hein, bah,
D'accord,
oui,
ouais.
vas-y. Hein.
On va commencer comme ça, mais...
est-ce que tu as besoin d'avoir un internet aussi?
Non.
C'est très compliqué avec le lag là. On ne sait pas où on est, on ne sait pas ce qu'on doit faire, ce qu'il doit...
Yeah, that's quite complicated. So, do you hear?
I can barely hear you guys. Luke, can you hear me?
We
Okay.
haven't talked.
How you doing? Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is strange. How's the moon
see
coming?
Your,
You're just circling over to it.
moon.
Yeah, actually, I'm trying to pick it up from the catalog. So let me try and move to it. Actually.
Talking about.
And we have to be here actually.
Okay, so I put my wonderful T-shirt.
I can sit inside my car with the comfort of everything. So brought some drinks and snacks and just look at it with the app, and you can do things like zoom in a little bit, like that, and kind of get a feel of what the moon is like.
That's a great picture that you have out there for the moon.
Yeah, so right now you're moving the picture with your fingers, right? That's what you can do with the app. Can you just explain us the picture just like that? Well, actually, we know how you can do it, but can you tell us a little bit more about how you...
Guys?
Guys,
I think we're gonna start to cry very soon. Where are you? Okay, maybe you can sing something.
Oh no, I'm a very bad singer. That's a very
bad. So Luke shows us something. Luke shows us thumb. All right. We can hear you. Great. That's really great. That's really great. They can hear us at least.
But we can't hear them.
All right. So who wrote that?
It's Barry, I think.
Barry wrote that.
Yes,
okay, cool.
I think he's still searching for the moon via the search tab. Exceptional bodies on the moon.
I mean, that's great, Barry. You found a way to communicate with us, even when the sound doesn't work.
Yes, this is outstanding.
Really cool. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so now I believe we're gonna have to do the whole live with talking like that, writing stuff.
Amazing.
Let's hope not.
No. We will.
Okay, so Barry, if you can hear us, well, the moon was quite nice. So you didn't have to go through with it, or you just found it manually, or I didn't even see what you did.
Yeah, well, they're not going to hear us anyway, but I'll just tell them I already had it on the screen. Already had it on.
Sorry, sometimes we're speaking French.
Yes.
No worries.
Just to confuse people.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Luke, you want to go to next object?
Yeah, I mean, I'm having a little bit of trouble because I've got cloud cover above me.
Okay.
Right,
We can hear
I'm
you.
going to go to the Dumbbell Nebula now.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. You want to share your screen?
Yeah, if you cancel yours.
I think I have to cancel mine. Yeah, 1 sec. How do you get rid of the? Okay. And okay, and okay, you're on.
Thank you.
So for all the people who are watching it for the first time, I don't know if we have the time to show the basics of the app. Okay, and you have like 5 main tabs, and you're basically using the first one and the second one. The first one is made to control the eVscope with the joystick. The second one is called Explore. That's where you can see you can look for it.
I enjoy especially using it as like if you've already used the catalog beforehand, it wouldn't for that for NeoWise, but it leaves a name for it as well. So I mean, like this is the Unistellar Nebula. I love this.
Yeah, this one is great.
Yeah, that's really nice.
But what's that? So it's only 120 seconds, but 116. I want to show you the Lightroom. Well.
This is nice, but actually, guys, let's take a step back. This is only dust and gas. All right. So this is very nice, but this is only dust and gas. So this is cool, but this is only that, right?
I wanted to show like this mainly, but.
All right.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I mean, this is an original image, and I think I might have overdone it with some enhanced mode or something on there.
Omega, feed.
So basically, you put everything at the maximum, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, just to see what would happen.
That's a lot of zeal. Fantastic.
That's a Spit by Riot Unistellar edition.
This is the poster for the movie, for the next movie, Dune, maybe.
I mean, here's one where if you look at the top hand corner,
this one is great.
another satellite makes it.
That's the Whirlpool Galaxy. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I love this one.
And this one, particularly this one, if you leave the enhanced vision like for maybe a couple of minutes more, like I don't know, I would say maybe 5 to maybe you can test on up to 10 minutes. You should have really great images.
What else? I think that's Untitled Nebula.
This one is cool as well.
Luke, did you do the Ring Nebula as well?
I'm just not sure if I did.
I've got it on enhanced vision right now.
Oh, yeah, let's cut back.
Yeah, let me check again if. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. Check again if. Because it's switching. Sometimes I lose a connection with the scope. So make sure I'm connected. And then I'll share. 1 second. Okay, connected.
So, what's happening in the chat? We have a lot of comments, I see. Wow.
Well,
Wow.
we have a lot of people from different places in the world, which is really great to see. People from the United States, from Europe, France. I think this is Czech Republic or something.
Yeah.
The UK as well.
I saw a Ciao. So
Amsterdam. We have Alan from Amsterdam. Who else? Montreal, Canada as well. Wow. A lot of people from everywhere actually. And we have comments about some features, requests. I'm noting everything down, of course. I'm trying to address all those questions immediately. Great, keep them
Barry,
coming.
yes. Have you started screen share?
Not yet.
No.
1 sec.
Barry, you could use this chance to promote your YouTube channel because you have everyone looking at you right now.
Okay, let me see if I, because I had my phone kind of, the app didn't recognize me as the operator, so I got logged in as a watcher. Yeah. Maybe that's also something to talk about. So when you connect to the scope, I'm not sure what the maximum is. Maybe Jan, you can explain that, but you can actually have other people watch with you on their own phones or smartphones that has the app to join in on the party, right? So you don't all have to look through the IPs or look on one screen or anything like that.
Yeah, that's right, Barry. Absolutely. If you're the one who's controlling the eVscope, you are called the operator. Operator, right? Operator. And you can have up to 6 other people that will be able to look on their smartphone what you're doing, and they will be observer. And yeah, they won't be able to control the eVscope, of course, but they will be able to see everything that you're doing. So that's
and
cool.
To save the picture.
And they can also save the picture.
Very
yeah, great.
Important.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is the question that's coming up very often, actually, especially like since I manage requests, how to take pictures and why the icon is grayed out, because I want to take live view pictures. So the thing is, in live view, you can't take pictures for the moment. You can do that in enhanced vision only. but we are working on developing software and the app and all those things, and it will be available in September. And both Luke and Barry are part of our beta testing panel, and they will test that exclusively in 10 days, I think. So they will let us know how things will go.
Nice, something to look forward to.
Yes,
definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right, there we go.
It will be great for planets and the moon, of course.
Yeah, so the way I do it right now, actually, and I'll try to show that in a minute, trying to navigate to Saturn. You can actually take pictures, but you just take the screenshot of your phone. That'll do the trick. But you're absolutely right. If you have a button for it, it's just a little bit nicer. Okay, so here we've actually got a view of the Ring Nebula M57. This was really, an object that that really did it for me. In explaining to other people what makes this eVscope so special. Because as it is stacking images, you can actually see, the color of the Ring Nebula, and I've shown my kids the picture that the Hubble actually took from the Ring Nebula, and they were amazed how recognizable this thing is through eVscope. Of course, it's hard to compare a multi-billion-dollar project with Unistellar eVscope, but still, I think this is pretty amazing what you can get in just a few seconds. Really, watching through the scope and see the Ring Nebula.
Yeah, we can see red. I believe in the Ring Nebula we can see up to 3 different colors, because you get red, you get blue, and you get also green. So yeah, this is really one of the best, maybe the best objects that we can. This is the best example to reveal the power of the eVscope.
Yeah, this is on my standard list of objects. When I show the scope to people, the Ring Nebula is one of the standard objects. Because of the colors and because of the fact that you can easily bring up a picture from the Hubble telescope and compare it, and it just shows the power of the eVscope.
Yeah, and what's that's called, the other nebula? Comment c'est le nebula de la Terre? Comment on dit en anglais?
Dumbbell.
Yeah, Dumbbell. Yeah, the Dumbbell Nebula is.
Dumbbell,
yeah. It's not the same thing, but it's almost. Well, it's not the same shape and the same brightness, but we could compare the two, because you also have great colors, and lately we've observed the Dumbbell Nebula in a really powerful telescope, but of course we didn't have any color. We almost saw, I wouldn't say nothing. We saw something, but we really had to be very concentrated, to focus on the object. Whereas when you use the eVscope, obviously, as you just told us and showed us, in like few seconds you have a great result to show to other people, and of course the more you wait, the better the image will be.
Absolutely, yeah. So as you can see right now, it's trying to move to that object, the Dumbbell Nebula, and as soon as the enhanced vision button becomes available, it means that it has found it, it's aligned to it, and as you can see now, it's pretty dark in the middle, but as soon as I press the enhanced vision button, it's actually going to start accumulating images, and the result we should see in a few seconds.
So in 2 words, this is a star that exploded ages and ages ago, and you can see the gas spreading out in the emptiness.
In the void.
In the void.
In a void, yeah.
Right.
Just to say, we have 9 minutes before we switch users so we need to think about conclude with you two, Barry and Luke.
If you have announcements to make, if you are selling your car or something,
if you're marrying, yes, let us know.
That's now or never, guys.
Yeah. Well, Luke, what do you want to do? We can do Saturn.
Maybe one object each to conclude, maybe.
Yeah, we have just started,
Okay.
and we have to conclude. This is not fair.
Yeah.
No problem. I'll do my last object, and I'll leave it up to Luke to do the last round for us. So, what I think what eVscope wasn't really designed for, but what you can still do if you tweak the settings a little bit, is you can actually look at planets as well. Now, planets are particularly bright, so when you do look at them in enhanced view, you just get a big ball of light, really, which is not really what you're expecting or what you want to see. But if you do it in live view and you play with the settings a little bit, you can actually see the rings of Saturn. So that's what I'll be doing right now. Just wait for the eVscope.
Yeah, but as you just mentioned, the difference between the live view and when you observe planets and when you the enhanced vision is that when you're in live view, you really need to play with the settings to have the best result possible, and especially with Saturn if you want to see the rings. Whereas if you observed a nebula or a star cluster in enhanced vision mode, usually you don't have to edit or play with anything. So that's really cool. When you live view, you just need to play with the gain and time exposure.
Right, so this is live view. Yeah. So play with the gain a bit, and if you do that, so bring it down, maybe a notch, maybe a bit like that. A little bit more. Let's zoom in a little bit now. So play with it a bit more. So get rid of that.
I remember Saturn being my very first.
There we go.
My very first souvenir.
There it is. That's Saturn and the rings.
Yeah, right. Yes. That's cool.
We have it.
Oh, looks nice. Well, we do remember that the eVscope was built
the Lord of the Rings
for deep sky objects, right? But it's still fun.
Sauron Eye.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. The Lord of the Rings.
Okay. That's nice. Yeah, that's cool.
That's fun because I was watching that with my kid, 9-year-old kid, last weekend. I'm trying to educate, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Unistellar, all those
and Star Wars,
things.
Of course.
Correct. Yeah, and so I don't blame this for not being super sharp, but this is really great.
No. I mean, yeah, this is a nice view of Saturn. Considering the eVscope, we mentioned that a lot of time, but wasn't designed for observing moons and planets. So yeah, and right. We know that it will improve in time.
Yeah. I'm actually, if you've still got good cover, I would advise maybe you take it over because I'm struggling now.
Are you cursed with clouds?
Okay. Otherwise, tell me what you wanted to show, and then I can see if I can focus on it.
Could you try, for instance, the M13? No.
We lost them.
We lost them. No, I hear something.
You asking Luke or asking me?
Go, if you can go for it.
Oh. Oh no.
What?
We lost zoom.
We lost zoom.
Oh no.
Do we have the sound?
No, we have nothing là.
We have nothing at all. Qu'est-ce que tu vois, Shana?
Je vois la vue. I see live view.
Il y a zoom qui les a lâchés là.
On les voit eux, mais on ne voit pas nous, c'est ça?
Non, on nous voit nous, mais on voit plus zoom en fait. Ouais.
Moi, les aléas du direct. Ok. Ah, on avait peut-être un bon truc avec M13 là.
Yes,
It's back.
it's back.
Ah,
It's
ok.
back.
It's back.
As Chris Layton said, gods are against us.
We're
Internet is
back in
really
town.
bad.
Okay, we can see that Barry just did a screen share, but we don't see anything. Can you?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Barry?
That's someone called Ludovic.
Yeah, sorry, I got.
That's
I
someone
got kicked
called
out for some reason.
that's someone called Ludovic in the conversation since the beginning. I don't know who is it.
I don't know.
The
All
mystery
right,
of
let me
the
see.
light.
Well, let me know when you can see my screen actually.
Okay. So what about the chat? Are they
There are questions. Yes,
Yeah.
we have Dan, who's very active, asking a lot of questions about the eVscope, different things, features. I'm trying to keep up. Dan, you are making me work very hard.
How many
We
people
can
are
see
here?
your screen share, Barry.
Okay, perfect. Right. So I've just gone to M13.
Oh, yeah,
which
cool.
asks for
The
yeah,
famous,
sure.
just going over there.
the famous star cluster. I believe there's more than there are more than 500,000 stars in that cluster.
Very good. So
Maybe there's life over there. Maybe there's planets. Maybe there's life. I think that there's life over there. I think maybe ET might come from them. From there.
There we go.
Ah.
That is
Finally something.
that is really cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's great.
It's like a mini galaxies. It's not a galaxy. It's a star cluster, but there's so many stars that are linked with gravity, and this is really nice. Yeah. And I believe they're very old as well. They have like almost the age of the universe itself.
No way.
Yeah, I believe there's this star cluster is like 12 billion years old.
Yeah, that's correct. I think that's another cool thing about the Avid catalog. You get all this information.
Yeah, I just read it. You know.
Yeah. Let's go back to the screen share. Yeah.
Some people say sometimes you can almost see it with the naked eye. I don't know if that's possible, but I really like this one.
Yeah, I like it too. I mean, from the location where I am, probably you as well, where there's a lot of light, it's very difficult to see like deep sky objects with the naked eye. Andromeda is probably not.
Yeah.
Especially on a dark night, you can see it. You need binoculars a little bit, but that's fine. So yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah, so it's time to switch. We can end with this beautiful picture of M13. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Luke. Do you have something to say to conclude? Some announcement?
No, the only thing I want to say is just thank you to all the team for getting us here. I mean, I just think it's a great, it's nothing better than this thing in the world. So thank you for getting it to the doorstep.
Yeah, I totally agree with Luke. And thanks again, guys, for inviting us to give us this opportunity to actually demonstrate what we've all been saying to friends and family. Why we're so enthusiastic about this.
Well, thanks to you two to be here, and maybe we will do another live together with better. I hope better
Yeah.
circumstances, better
Sorry.
connection.
I won't be late. I
sorry.
won't be late anymore.
Yeah, I'll
Sorry.
get him here 3 hours before the ride, you know? Promise.
Anyway, thank you very, very much, guys. We saw a lot of great pictures thanks to you. So, well, not thanks to Luke, but
That's not nice.
No. No. You showed us great pictures actually. So yeah, I'm joking too. It's time to welcome our two other guests, but I believe we're gonna.
We need to cut before we start
We need
the
to
other
cut
part.
everything. We need to cut the lights. We need to cut everything.
Yes, and we're running
But
away.
we're still here.
Okay.
It's still on the same live.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much, guys. Thank you. And
thanks, guys. Hope to speak to you on another occasion.
Yeah, talk to you
we
soon.
will. Thank you. Thanks again.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So stay here. We are back in a few minutes, like 5
We'll
minutes.
be right back in 5 minutes.
Yes,
Thank you.
and we're praying for the good connection.
Yes.
Let's pray. started.
We are live.
Oh, no.
We're back.
We're back in business. All right. So. Who?
Who's that?
Who is that? I don't know. 12 parsecs. I think that's me, guy. I think it's me, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Are we back in live now?
Yes.
Okay,
we are
cool,
live,
great.
we are live.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the Unistellar channel for this wonderful evening, and thank you again. Thank you to Luke and Barry. Thanks to them, we could see really nice pictures. And right now we have two other guests. We have Olivier from France. Hi, Olivier. How are you?
Hi, everyone.
Okay, cool.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Hello, guys.
So I don't know if you know how the lights work, but we can't see you right now. So at least we know that you're here. We know that you're here, but we can't see you. But don't worry, no problem.
Yeah. The sky is really dark, sorry.
Yeah. That's cool. That's a nice thing. And we also welcoming David from England. How are you, David?
Hi, I'm fine.
Thank you very much for being here. Thank you. So the first thing we want to ask you is that you have an eVscope with you. You got one. I'm really curious about not how, but why did you choose the eVscope in the first place? I want people to know that we didn't we didn't discuss about that before. So we will discover your response. We will find out what you think about the eVscope right now. Yeah, if you can tell us a little bit about your experience with the eVscope so far. What did you what could you see? How was it to set it up? Was it easy? What did you find? Yeah, what did you think about it so far? Maybe we can start with maybe I don't know, maybe Olivier.
David.
David, okay, David. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Don't fight, guys.
it looks like I start. Okay, can I start? Am I coming through okay?
Go ahead, David. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm always been interested in space astronomy. I'm a child of the 1960s, so it was the space age and so on. And yeah, I remember the moon shots and so on. So I had a basic interest in astronomy. I've never studied it. I do have a scientific background in chemistry, but not astronomy. I'm aware that we're living through a golden age, really, of astronomy because of what we can do, both with ground-based telescopes and obviously things like the Hubble. But to have something that you can point at the stars and see interesting things is pretty amazing.
I totally agree with you.
Okay. I don't remember how I found out about Unistellar. It may have been something like a Facebook ad or something like that.
Okay. Great.
I saw
Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook. Okay, go
I
ahead.
saw the Kickstarter and just missed it. So I went via Indiegogo as an early backer as well. And sometime, shall we say, after that, I received the scope with a few little niggles as things do. And of course, it's hit at just the worst time for the Northern Hemisphere, in that we get a few hours of darkness every day, and that's about all. So far, it's been the odd hour here and there. But of course, as the nights are getting longer, days are getting shorter, we do actually have chance to see. And I'm looking forward to the winter when we can really just spend an entire night, 5 o'clock onwards, basically watching the stars.
Do you have to go anywhere, or you can observe from your garden, for example?
I am in my garden right now.
Oh,
What
how
I'll
convenient.
do in a moment is just show you where I am. And I did take a picture before we started, so we can actually see that. I'm just going to go indoors for a second.
And did you have the chance to use the eVscope with other people, like your family or friends, since we? Yeah.
I haven't, but I will on Thursday when I have friends visiting. So that'll be my first chance. I've only spent, I would say, maybe 10 to 12 hours using it so far.
Okay.
That's the only opportunities I've had.
And have you got the chance to already save some images?
Yes, yes.
Great.
Yes, and I've posted quite a few on the European eVscope group.
I saw them all.
Anyone's listening.
and they're beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, we gave you some thumbs up and some likes.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah. And if anyone listens that's not a member of that, then please have a look. And if you are in Europe or anywhere in that sort of latitude, which is perhaps the main thing, then yeah, it'd be great for people to join, and we get to see other people's things, which is really good. There's one thing about reading about things in books and so on, but actually seeing it for yourself, and also seeing other people at the same level of expertise as you are, which in my case is nothing. But to be able to actually see that, I think is really good. I think it creates a community. And I think people are helping each other along.
Yeah, that's the base actually. Unistellar is a very community-oriented company, and we love seeing all those people involved in the process, because the best telescope is the one that you really use actually, because if you have a lot of gear at home, but you need a lot of time to get sorted out, just go somewhere and set things up for a long time, that's probably something that really discourages you. But if you can just set it up in your garden, that's another story.
Please say yes, David.
I'm actually a skylight upstairs in my back bedroom, which is very stable. Obviously, you don't get a great view through a skylight, and I can literally lie in bed and operate it.
Right. That's cool.
And it's good because it's protected from the wind, and you know, it's my own little back room observatory.
All right, David. Thank you very much for your feedback, and we can't wait to see what you have in store. If maybe you have something else to add.
There was one thing I just forgot to say. It's purely by coincidence that I was born on the 1st of October 1958, which was also officially the day NASA was founded. So I'm like the same age as NASA.
Oh, interesting.
This is great.
I only discovered that rather silly fact a year or two ago, when I discovered we were both celebrating our 60th birthday on the same day.
So you're the NASA guy. That's cool. Okay, thank you very much for that, David. Thank you. Maybe can we hear some words from Olivier? So basically the same question: why the eVscope? Why astronomy? Why Olivier? Why Olivier? Why the world? Why everything? And what did you think about your experience with the eVscope so far?
Yeah. So first, I want to apologize for my French accent.
We have the same one.
We have the same.
Yeah, it's okay. So I'm Olivier. I'm 28, and I'm happy that it's a few months. And
Congrats.
I always been interested by astronomy. I have already like 3 telescopes, something like that.
Okay.
But I really want to use something really useful, really user-friendly, really smart, easy to use. Right? So I think I saw a telescope maybe on Facebook or something like that. I was like, wow, it's amazing. I want to try. So I'm I'm um, I'm really happy with this telescope. It's really amazing. I think it's really smart telescope, really easy to use, and you can just like it and say, I have like 30 minutes. Let's play. You can see, I don't know, M42 or something really amazing. So it's really, really nice. Um,
So that's the difference between the eVscope and the other scopes that you had before. You would say that's the way to use it, how easy it is to set up, how quickly you can see objects. So that's the things that you like.
Yeah. When you do astrophotography, you need to have a laptop, you need to have a camera, a really really heavy mount, and a lot of stuff. So it's cool, but too many stuff too many stuff. So with the telescope, you have everything in a smart, compact telescope. So it's really useful. I still have one telescope for planetary, but for deep sky, really the telescope is really really nice.
Okay, so you can take all the other telescope to the trash now.
That's probably too much.
No. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Olivier, for the whole story. And once again, congrats for your baby, I think. And so
Let's start.
let's
I want to
start,
say,
guys. Yeah. So who wants to go first? Who wants to show us what you managed to see to save some images? I don't know, maybe Olivier, because Olivier, I think that you have a great sky.
Yeah, I'm good guy. But the full month, if you want, we can try the Dumbbell Nebula.
Yeah.
Really easy.
No problem, feel free. The whole world is looking at you.
No
Oh,
pressure.
yes. The whole
No
world
pressure.
is probably something.
Okay.
Olivier, you're famous. Take the advantage.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so the Dumbbell Nebula. So basically, if you can tell us a little bit more how you're using the app, how you're using the eVscope, because maybe that we have people who are watching us for the first time. They don't even know how the whole thing works. Sorry.
Yeah.
So the app. Do you think that do you find the app quite easy to use, or I don't know, maybe not?
Yeah, it's really to use. As you can see, I have an iPhone, so let's play Unistellar. Start.
Just be careful at what you're opening.
Yeah, shit.
There are snakes.
As you can see, it's really easy. You just write dumbbell, for example, M57. Let's play. Go to.
So yeah, we can see that there are 5 tabs at the bottom of the screen, and we already gave some info about the tabs with the 2 other guys just earlier on. But yeah, you're using the first one called eVscope, and to control the eVscope, to move it, to see the objects, and the second one is called Explore, and that's the whole library basically. So yeah, you just enter the Dumbbell name and you found it. And yeah, you also have the gallery.
Yeah. For example, you have all the gallery here. Yeah, with many objects.
And you can share it.
Some objects after post. Yeah.
This one is great. This one is great. The galaxy that you just showed us is really great.
You're very productive, I can see.
Yeah. So let's go here. So I think he's still looking for
you hit the go to button.
Nothing to do, just waiting. I'm sorry?
Yeah, we are still waiting for the eVscope to validate the go-to. David, what you see right now, you already had a chance to do the same thing, I believe, because you told us you only use it for like 10 to 12 hours, but you managed to okay.
Yes.
Great.
Let me go for share my screen if I can remember how to do that.
Maybe not at the same time, because it
Yeah.
will be complicated.
Not just yet, no.
Yeah.
Yep, no, I shall stay away.
Oh, we have a little bit of color there.
Yeah, that's the Dumbbell Nebula.
Yeah, it's Dumbbell. Yeah, it's nice.
Maybe you can zoom in quite a bit, and to do it, of course you know how to do it, but can you explain to the whole world how can you zoom in or zoom out on the picture?
Oh, it's really, really, really hard to do. You just have to take 2 fingers. I don't know the word in English to
slide.
Slide. I don't
slide
know.
Or swipe.
Or slide.
Yeah.
Swipe. Well, yeah, it's basically you use your 2 fingers the same way you're using it to zoom in any picture on any app. So basically, it's really simple to do. Yeah.
Yeah, really easy. Yes. On here you have all the information. You can see the eye here up, and if you want to read, it's in French, but I think you have the same in English.
Yeah, you have English, French, German, and Japanese in case some people are Japanese fluent.
Wow.
Yes.
It's amazing.
It is.
I knew you were amazing, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm particularly amazed by the focus I see. Your focus is really well done. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I use the pattern of mass. It's really easy
Very
to
useful,
use
thank
and yeah, really nice.
Did you watch the video, the video tutorial on YouTube? On the Unistellar YouTube channel about the pattern of math, how to use it?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw the video. I already knew this pattern of mass for my other telescope, but
Okay.
the one with the eVscope is really nice because it's made for eVscope. It's not a pattern of mass made by me, for example, which is
yeah, it's included in the eVscope. Yeah.
So yeah. So it's really easy to use again. I think the first word when you see when you use the eVscope, it's just wow, it's super easy. That's really nice.
And did you have the chance to show it? Like for instance, this picture of Dumbbell Nebula, but maybe other pictures. Did you show them to maybe your family or your friends? What did they think about it?
Yeah. But, in fact, I'm currently in Périgord, in the southern France with friends. So I showed some objects, some stuff, and they were like, "Wow, it's amazing! I can't imagine there is so many stuff in the sky."
Mm-hmm.
And my wife, my beautiful wife, of course, but I mean, I'm with my wife since 10 years. Since 10 years, I show her some stuff, and now she's like, "Okay, it's nice, it's really easy, but let me sleep." So now it's
sounds very like trivial.
Yeah, but let her sleep. Let her sleep. I mean, she just gave birth, right?
Yeah.
So you have to give her some sleep. Okay, great. Well, the Dumbbell Nebula is really cool.
Yeah, really nice. You can see the color. We can see the green, the red, like some clouds or stuff like that. The center of the Dumbbell Nebula. So yeah, it's really cool.
Okay. Do you have something else in mind?
You want to see another object?
Well, yeah, maybe if you have we still have time. So
as you want, guys.
Okay.
Let's go with one object for you, and we will switch to David. He will show us his pictures afterwards.
If you want, we can go to recommendation.
Yep.
Here. Maybe a cluster will be nice to see, like.
So yeah, while you're searching for an object, just a reminder. Just like you said on the app, Unistellar has a list of objects, what we call the recommendations, and basically that's the objects that are very easy to see because they are quite close to the point the spot that the eVscope is looking at. So you should basically, if you don't know anything about astronomy, if you don't know anything about what kind of objects can I see, I don't know which object to look for, well, you should always start with the recommendations, because you will always see great stuff.
Something we didn't talk about is about when you go to the Explore menu, you can set up your telescope like to which degree it has to go up or down, and
you have several options that you can play with. Of course, the library won't show you the same objects if you set your eVscope in the countryside or in the city.
This one,
that's the screen. Thanks very much.
Altitude and azimuth, yes, that's it.
And you can also set some settings depending on your observation conditions. So and the library will adapt
on the recommendations.
Right.
So we can.
And there is too many objects, so you don't know. You are like, shit, I want to see that. This stuff is cool too, and yes, this one too. So it's really cool. You're never bored.
Well,
there's something like 6,000 new objects, right?
Yes.
Yes, we have close to 6,000 objects, and the list is they are adding objects all the time. So ultimately, there will be more and more.
And if you're looking really, really closely, there's even Star Wars planets.
Yes.
Like you can see Tatooine. You can see like the Death Star or something.
Yeah. If you take 3 beers, I'm sure that you will see a lot of things.
Okay, so that's the Hercules. Yeah, cool.
It's a really easy target, but still amazing. So.
Yeah, it's in the top 10 of the.
I think it's my favorite, this one.
It's really bright, so you don't have to wait.
I know that.
You don't have to wait a long time to get great results.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Just
Only
2 minutes, and even if you make it after a few seconds, you can see something nice. That's rather cool about that.
Yeah. In 4 or 5 minutes, you have something really nice. I don't know how many times you have to wait if you want something like really, really amazing. It's just 5 minutes or maybe 20, 45. I don't know if it's interesting to wait for.
That's a really good question.
Yes, that's a very good question, and it comes up really often. To be honest, it depends on a lot of criteria on your sky quality to start. So if you have a really dark sky, and if you keep your enhanced vision for quite a bit, at least 10 minutes, you will have way better pictures after 1 minute, let's say, like that. And technically, enhanced vision can go forever. I mean, if you have 5-hour battery and you observe during the astronomical night, you can keep your eVscope 5 hours on the same object. Is it really useful or productive? I don't think so. But you can do that if you will.
You have to keep in mind that the more you wait,
Yeah, I will try one.
the more you'll have to wait. I mean, the difference you will see a difference between like 1 and 2 minutes, and then you'll have to wait 4 minutes to get a better results, and then you have to wait 8 minutes to get better results, and then 60 minutes, then 32 minutes, stuff like that. Okay, this is not like, for instance, you won't see a great difference between 20 minutes and 21 minutes if you wait. I mean, I don't know if I'm making myself clear right now, but there's an algorithm that makes you have to wait more and more. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that was really great.
So,
this
if I
this
translate,
part was really great. Okay, now in Russian.
In English.
Now in Russian. Okay.
that is possible as well. But anyway, if you make it during 20 minutes, that will be twice better after 40 minutes. Let's say like that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we can maybe switch with David.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David, you're still here.
Are you still alive?
I am.
Great.
I'm alive. I'm indoors. The weather is so bad. I've brought the eVscope indoors, so I don't trust it because it may well rain. So
welcome to the UK.
yeah, this is why they didn't put the very large telescope in my garden. So now we know why they go to Hawaii, Chile, and so on. So hopefully, I'm just going to try and share my screen. This was predicted, unfortunately, by the Met Office. So they were right. But I was lucky. I got a few things yesterday and a few things at the weekend as well, which I'll show you and talk a little bit about, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, let me try and share. Share screen. Now. Okay, which I need to go over the apps.
Are you using a Mac or a PC, David?
I'm using an Android tablet.
Okay, you're on it. Okay, great.
Okay. Do you
Android.
have that?
Android. All right. Okay, no problem. No one is perfect.
Okay.
Okay, Apple Power.
Nobody is perfect.
Do you have my screen saying for Unistellar?
Nope.
Right
No.
now we have you.
We're happy to see you.
Oh dear. Oh God, you really don't want that. Let me try again. That you really don't want. Well.
It's a.
Okay. So.
Okay.
So I don't.
It's working now.
It's starting to work.
Okay. Okay. So you have my screen saying for Unistellar.
We can see you.
Yeah, we have your screen now.
Yes.
Okay, we have for Unistellar.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody does the Ring Nebula.
Of course.
Actually, now I can do a little bit more trickery, of course, and you can see the central star lighting up the nebula.
Nice.
My chemistry says that the red is hydrogen and the opposite to green is oxygen. Of course, as we've just had, M30, the globular cluster.
Yeah, this one is
SETI sent a message pointing in that direction back a few years ago.
right.
But I wouldn't wait for the answer because it's 30,000 light years there and 30,000 light years back.
That will take time.
Yeah, and I would say, especially if the answer is "What's up," right?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, just hi. Okay, thank you guys. How are you? Okay, 25,000 years more.
Going back.
This is my favourite globular cluster actually, is M3. It's not as messy as some of the others, and it's one when you leave the enhanced vision on for longer, you do see more stars. You get to ask the question, well, exactly where does the globular cluster stop and where does it start? And you you really can see that sort of thing there. This has only been on for 5 minutes, and it was last night against quite strong moonlight.
Great.
But you can see it hooked up very nicely the range of stars there. And
great.
it is remarkably spherical also.
What was your first reaction when you saw M13 in the eVscope for the very first time? What did you?
Wow. It was the first thing I found.
That's great
so
to hear.
I saw it into view on the live view. So it was a good one for me.
Yeah.
Let's not ignore stars. Shellyak is in Lyra, and it's a nice multiple star. And we can also judge the focus nicely on that because we can see the nice clear diffraction patterns, and we can see the colours.
Mm-hmm.
We can see that all of those stars in the Shellyak system are bright white. And we know it's not just an artifact because if we go a little lower down to the southeast, we see two stars, one of which is clearly yellow, next to a white star. So even on the stars, we can actually see some nice colours.
Great, nice. Thank you for that.
Okay, one which I was really impressed with last night, because this was against bright moonlight, is Bode Galaxy. You can see the background after 3 minutes. If I'd left it any longer, the sky would have just been brighter. It wouldn't have brought out any more because of the moonlight. But even on this, you can see the bright core and the spiral arms. So this is one that you think this is going to be really good when I can get a longer run under a dark sky.
Well, for only 12 hours of using, you already have some nice results.
And what I do like is because they're easy and pretty, open cluster.
Yeah.
And again, I do a little bit of processing with these just to take away the haze, which takes away some of the background light. And it brings out the really blue-white cluster stars against the yellower background, just standard Milky Way stars. So we have this. Sorry, I missed that one. Yep, we have that one, M39, another one of the messier objects. So I refuse to believe that anybody could confuse that with a comet. I think it was one of the ones he put in to boost the numbers. M29, likewise. A little asterism that to me looks like a little bucket or something like that, with very, very bright stars in the centre.
This is a nice gallery.
Very neat picture.
Yeah, also good focus. I'm just admiring this.
Yes, I collimated, if that's the right word, fiddled about with the mirror.
This is really cool because you're showing everyone that this is easy, right? This is easy to do.
If I can do it.
I'm pretty sure that
if I can do it, I'm someone really clumsy, not really, like any woman, I think. I can do it. People, you can do it.
Yeah. So the good thing is, even if the experts, okay, it's not experts to be able to do it quicker than me, but we still get to the same place very, very quickly. And I think that's important, is that you don't take long to really get some sort of nice things out of it. Let me show you just a couple of others, some galaxies. This is the Sunflower Galaxy. This is actually a screenshot. So you mentioned earlier on the idea that they will eventually maybe be able to do live view pictures as well. Maybe the other thing is, maybe we can make bigger pictures from the enhanced vision. I don't know, just a thought. But even on this, you can see the spiral structure, and it's a flocculent spiral, which is a lovely word. I think it means foaming. And you can see that quite easily on there. I've left it on so you can see this is
This one is cool.
There's one that one of my colleagues or fellow members of the Facebook group pointed out was this one. Sometimes called Mirax Ghost. The nebula, sorry, the galaxy that you can see in the north-northwest corner of this, because as he pointed out, that's actually very difficult to see with a normal telescope. You would assume that it was simple ghosting from a very, very bright star, but it finds it and gives you a good view of it very, very easily.
Great.
And if you'll forgive me for maybe one last one, because it's just a little bit of a silly one.
Go ahead, with pleasure.
Yep, which is the bow tie nebula. Now, that's a bow tie, I don't know. But it's a nice colour, and it stands out very, very nicely. I'm guessing again that glowing hydrogen from expanding gas cloud now around the star.
I don't know about my colleagues here, but for me, that's the first time that I see this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with a nice red color, that's really nice.
Yes, it's unfortunately it's not recorded the name of it, but it is the bow tie nebula.
Great.
Yeah. You know why? Usually, if you launch the field detection before going going to the object, and you do that systematically, you will have the name. If you just do your field detection and just go to different objects, they will unfortunately lose their names. We're working on that. But if you really need names, you just do the field detection every time you want to perform the go-to, and it will work fabulously.
There is one last.
You got that, Olivier?
Yeah, I can show you my gallery if you want, guys.
Yeah. I mean, I was asking Olivier if you got what Anna just said about the AFD, the autonomous field detection, about the fact that if you launch an AFD right before any go-to during your observation session, you will have the name of the object for sure. Whereas if you just do the AFD just once at the beginning of your session, and then you want to do some dozens of go-to, maybe it will lose the name of the objects, and we are of course working on it. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Thank you.
And
but to be honest, I never use the name. So I'm always in full screen.
Okay, you don't use the overlay. You hide it.
No, he doesn't need to know names. People like myself, I like to see the name because sometimes I have doubts. And experienced people just don't care. I think they just like
I think the bigger picture.
Exactly. It depends on preferences.
Yeah, right. I think that David wanted to show us another last object.
Yes, there's one other one. Let me just. Okay, I'm still on the share
Yeah, you're
screen,
still
I think.
special.
So,
And Olivier, get ready because we'll get right back to you after that.
Okay.
Okay. This is. Is my screen back on?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. It's this one. It's a very short integration time, but I quite like it. It's called the Owl Cluster, and it doesn't look anything like an owl to me at all. But what someone on the eVscope group said, it should be the other way round, so I turned it the other way round. I still couldn't see the owl, but he very kindly drew the owl in for me, joining the stars up. And I will try and send that. I'll put it onto the file later on. I think you'd be very good at inventing new constellations for us, shall we say? It is quite enjoyable sometimes too. I can't find the wild duck in the wild duck cluster. I can't find the owl in the owl cluster. So
maybe with one or two rum or two whiskey, and then you'll be able to find it.
I think a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey.
mushrooms as well might be needed, I think, for that one.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I do have others in your. That was a very, very quick run on the Iris Nebula. I mentioned this one very quickly because it's a reflection nebula.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
And the first one I'd ever seen. So it's actually a cluster of stars where the light is reflecting onto dust in the cluster. It's quite nice to actually, all of this wonderful information, of course, comes from things like Wikipedia and other websites. It's quite nice when you've looked at these to find out a little bit of the background information, which is the way around I've been doing things.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all these nice pictures. Maybe we still have a few minutes left. Maybe Olivier, you can show us one or two other objects that you can see in live, or with the enhanced vision, of course.
Yeah, you want an object in live or my gallery?
Live.
Well, if you can show us an object from the sky that you can see right now.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
David, you need to stop the screen share so Olivier can do it.
Thank you, David.
Thanks, David. Yeah. What kind of objects could we recommend to Olivier? Like the Whirlpool Galaxy?
Yeah, we didn't.
Oh, that's my favorite. M51.
51.
You can try M51, Olivier.
Yes, M51 for sure. It's okay. You see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can see your wife and kid.
Yeah.
Beautiful baby.
My stuff. So I'm still on the M13. So M51, you said?
Yep. That's a good thing to do. Just save your image before getting out.
Yeah. So it's Whirlpool Galaxy. It's an amazing one. So I hope it will be okay because I have some trees.
Hopefully there is no moon close to that.
Maybe you have time to get a chainsaw and then to cut the trees.
This is a thing that's coming up very often. We need to
cut the trees.
Yes, to cut the trees, and we need to move buildings.
Yeah, it's quite hard to do that, but yeah.
Also, if we can just stop light pollution overall, would be great.
Yeah, I think it will be okay. As you can see, we can see some stars. So
great. It's moving.
Did you already see the Whirlpool Galaxy? That's not the first time you. Okay. What's cool about this object? Yep. What's cool about the Whirlpool Galaxy that there's actually two galaxies.
Yeah.
There's one big and then one tiny, another tiny galaxy that orbits around the big one. Okay. So we can already see something. And that's a good example of an object that needs to have time to be revealed with more light.
Yeah, it's
but
not.
We can already see the arms.
Yep.
Yeah. If you want, I could show you my M51 after 45 minutes. I have a pic of M51 with 55 or 1 hour.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
That'd be great. I can already see that the background is getting darker. So just within a minute, you have a darker background there. Nice baby.
It's not mine, this one.
That's the one.
Oh, looks amazing.
Yeah, this one is like with 1 hour or something like that.
So this is why people ask, is it really worth staying on an object for an hour, yes, sometimes it's really worth it.
Yeah. From this galaxy, I was like, wow, it's really beautiful.
And you made this picture from your garden?
This one was in Vendée. It's another part of France. It's like in West France.
Okay.
I have a house with no light pollution, so really cool. And yeah, so the sky was clear, so you can do some amazing stuff like this one is good too.
That's great.
Yeah.
What's the sky quality? What's the like bottle scale?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Do you know the bottle scale? What's the sky quality?
You can answer no, I don't know, right?
You're allowed. No problem.
We won't be mad at you.
I'm so sorry.
No problem.
I don't know. Oh, you are right.
Okay, nice gallery once again here.
Yeah, you guys both, David and Olivier, so productive with your pictures. I'm truly amazed.
I think tonight the 4 users had really great pictures and really great focus.
Yeah, both groups were super focused. I'm proud of you guys.
Well done.
You can be proud of yourself as well.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
This one it's Trifid or Omega.
Yeah, you made amazing work, guys. So thank you. Great.
So now Olivier, you told us that you already had other telescope, but if you I mean that's an open question. You answer with all your heart and all the we want honesty, right? Well, if you had to choose between all the telescope that you have, if you had to I don't know, to organize an observation evening with people, with friends, with family, I don't know, which one would you choose and why?
Definitely. I think it depends. For deep sky, not that would be the eVscope because it's so cool, so amazing, and you can see colors, you can see many stuff, many objects, really quickly. So for deep sky, it's absolutely a must-have and really a really super user-friendly telescope.
Cool.
If it's for planetary, it will be another one because it's a telescope really made for planetary.
Right.
But planetary, you can see Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and that's also three objects on the moon, of course. In 3 or 4 objects, it's finished. So
2 weeks ago we managed to see. 2 weeks ago we managed to see Neptune. We had this pale blue dot, right? But of course we talked about planets.
Yeah.
We talked about planets, and we totally understand your answer. And if you want to have great images about planets, maybe that you can pick another telescope that has been made for that. And right now the eVscope has some nice results about planets, and it will improve itself in the future. Maybe we can ask pretty much the same question about David, because we have like 1 minute left. If you had to say something, what? Yeah. Maybe David, if you had to say something about your experience with your eVscope, if you had to speak from your heart and with all the honesty that you that you can have, what would you say? What would you say with about it?
It shows you things which are there. There's no other way of really seeing these objects. And you see them, they come into focus, they build up, and it's sort of wow. Yes, that's the Whirlpool galaxy, and I know there's more as well that I can do with it. As I say, I'm looking forward to the longer nights when we get a chance to really put it through its paces.
You will need gloves probably.
Oh, only just for the first bit, because most of the time I work from indoors. Even if it's out in the garden, I sit indoors and work with it. So that's the comfort way.
That's practical, you just put your eVscope out there and you're just comfortable operating it.
Yeah, you can just, at the moment, I think we're all impatient. We're out there waiting for it to get dark. We don't have much time. There's things to do the next day. By the time it's dark, it's midnight.
Yes.
We're looking forward to the chance when we can do it a little bit earlier. I got my best results. I was up till nearly 3 o'clock one morning doing this. It's great, but the next day you feel terrible. So we want some time basically with this to learn more about it and what it can do. I think we're all working together. We're all learning together in this. I think that's fun.
Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
very much. I just have one question for all of you. There is a user in the chat that is asking if your pictures were made with settings, the manual settings in the app, or this is just auto setting.
For the gallery, from the gallery.
Yes, from your gallery.
Yeah, I use Lightroom.
Okay. So that means that you can process actually even without sophisticated software.
Yeah. Some, I can show you some images without any process, like this one, for example, but it was not really amazing. This one was without any process. For example, you can see two galaxies. But in fact, for nebulas, it's important, in my opinion, to use a software just to see all the colors, all the details. So this is why for this kind of object, I use a software. But for example, this one is without any processing, but it's like 45 or 50 minutes, so it was relatively long time.
That's the Iris Nebula.
Yeah.
Looks good actually.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, you say you have to wait like 45 minutes, but usually when you use other telescopes, you don't have to wait 45 minutes. You have to wait like 4 to 5 hours, right?
Oh, yeah,
to get some pictures that could look like this.
Yeah, 45 minutes. It's really quick for astrophotography. When for the first time I had my first picture, after maybe 10 minutes, I was wow. With 10 minutes, I can see already this kind of object is amazing. In 45 minutes, I was okay. I think it's okay. I can do something with this picture. It's already amazing. But with a conventional telescope, it's like 5 or 6 hours. And after that, you have to process all the images. Super long. So yeah, it's really amazing for that.
I personally don't have the patience to stay over 10 minutes. I don't know how you do that for 3-4 hours, honestly.
You are like my wife,
Oh.
Me, I'm too scared to let the eVscope outside because there's boars. Because I'm living in the countryside and I'm too scared the boars just go on the eVscope and break everything.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Anyway, guys, we are running out of time now.
Yeah.
So we want to thank you very much once again, because thanks to you, we had the occasion to see really nice things and pictures. We saw galaxies, we saw nebulas, we saw star clusters, and for that we thank you very much. If you want to add anything, now is the time, and then we'll have to say goodbye to everyone. Maybe one last thing, David.
All I can do again is apologise for the weather. Thanks for having us. I was prepared for bad weather, but unfortunately, I got it.
No problem. You showed us some really nice pictures.
Yeah, your gallery is really cool. We weren't prepared for bad connection, but well, that happens too. Probably the same guy for the weather. Things happen, but it was cool to have you both with us. Thank you very much for your time, guys.
Thank you.
All right. So we wish everyone a really good night now. It's 1:30 a.m. 36. Let's go to bed, guys, right now.
Yeah, right now. Immediately.
Because we have work to do tomorrow. We have tickets to answer, right? And
no more tickets tonight. Thank you.
No more tickets tonight, but a lot of tickets tomorrow. Well, thanks again. Thank you. Thanks to Luke and Barry as well. And see you soon with another live, maybe. Yeah. Have a good night. Thank you very much to everyone. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.